5 over in the sky, I cannot see you. I can't see you. Got a condo on my wrist, girl. I'm cashing out. I'm cashing out. Got a condo on my neck, girl. I'm cashing out. I'm cashing out. 26, oh, so I'm riding around with that Nina. My diamond top folk. They say I cannot meet you. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Bum, 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 bum,
The best medicine.
bum, 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 bum,
In
bum.
the high pressure food world, bitter
Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights
And
and
stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world.
some don't know the effects they have on others. Just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust. Avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush.
What's good?
Who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we ain't gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking ass. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause that's power. And now we need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and after you get the information, pass it to your brother, spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that, we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world.
What's
We
good?
gotta change the world.
What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, man. This is about to be one of the best videos, best lives you ever heard in your life, man. Let's go. This is about to be one of the best lives you ever heard in your life, man. Y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, and hit that subscribe button, man. I really appreciate everybody for tuning in and tapping in and tuning in. I want to say something to everybody, man. First and foremost, man, thank y'all for tuning into my channel. I definitely appreciate y'all. Hold on, sideways. Help you finish going. So, I really appreciate y'all for tapping in and tuning in with me. Launch memberships. All right, and just to let y'all know, um, I just now I'm just now starting my memberships. So I want y'all to for the ones who want special content, because there will be lives that I will be doing on this on my membership only channel. I mean my membership only video. So y'all go sign up for my membership, man. Join the membership. It's like 2 levels right now. So join the membership, and I'll have some exclusive content coming in there. I just started it today, so ain't nothing up there yet, but the content will be coming and it's exclusive. So I want y'all to understand something. What we're talking about tonight is welfare state. I want y'all to I have to talk about this. I have to break this down because we've been crippled for so long as a people, man. And there's so many different ways that been crippling us. And welfare, food stamps, government assistance is one of the biggest things that's crippled our people, crippled the American people for a long, long time. Our welfare, there's always other countries have welfare, and other countries provide welfare like government assistance, but most countries is not like how America runs theirs. So we're gonna talk about this, and I have a documentary that I'm gonna be breaking down with y'all, and it's very, very, very important to see and understand and watch, because this documentary, I was looking at it the other night, well actually last night, and it almost made me cry because some of the situations in there I'm going through them, because as if y'all are new to the channel, you may not know, but for the people who are been with me for a long time, y'all know I'm a single father, and I'm raising 3 beautiful, wonderful children by myself with no help, no support. So some of this stuff on this welfare video hit very close to home, and I got to talk about it because it's a lot of shit that I let go and I let slide. But this one I can't, man. I gotta touch on this topic. So I want y'all to please tune in with me. Stay tuned in, and we're gonna we're gonna go through this, man. Y'all hit that like button. Everybody in the building, hit that like button. Don't be like that. Don't even be like that. It's one of the best channels on YouTube. You stick around, you'll understand, man. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, man. Don't be a hater, man. It's free to hit that like button. I would never hate on nobody. Don't be a hater. Now let's go. We got to break this down. We got to watch this documentary. Now this documentary. Now this hold on. This documentary is from 1967, right? From 1967, and it's called Welfare Over Fathers, the Welfare Revolt. And the crazy thing about this documentary, see, the thing about America is, if you pay attention to history, you can understand exactly where we're at right now if you pay attention to things that happened in the past. America doesn't realize a lot of things, especially when they create new systems. When America comes up with new systems, America doesn't realize how it explains verbatim the system itself to try to sell the system. Like when we get new shit in America, they promote it to us and try to sell it to us or persuade us to participate in it. So when we get these systems like food stamps, welfare, government assistance, and all that, somebody has to promote this shit to you for you to even participate in it. You know what I'm saying? So in 1967, this documentary was made, and let's go. I want y'all to see this. I'm not gonna play the whole documentary, but it's something that we have to listen to and break down. So for those who stick around, thank you. For those who don't, it's not for your development anyway. I'm here to help people out and get us to the next level. So let's go, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Hit that like button.
I feel so sorry for him. But I can't overlook the fact that we have 4 little kids in this nation.
Mrs. Etta Horn is a leader of the welfare rights movement. Their principle and their overwhelming complaint is that there simply is not enough money to raise a family, and then that it's given in a self-defeating and self-perpetuating way, that it degrades the people who receive it.
I have children. I look in my kids' face, and I think, Am I going to really prove to them where it starts at? You know, they're always screaming about delinquents. American Welfare Department makes delinquents.
There is an evil system around.
Martin Luther King believes that welfare is part of that system, damaging to black and white alike.
Will not get right until this evil system is removed, because as I have listened and as I've looked and as I've lived in the ghetto, I've seen what this evil system has done to my brothers and my sisters. I've seen how it has left little children with clouds of inferiority formed in their little mental sky. I've seen how this evil system has transformed nice, decent young women into prostitutes. I've seen how this system has transformed nice, decent young men into dope addicts trying to escape the ugliness of their daily life.
And let's play that. Let me talk about that real quick, because that's the side of that's the side of Martin Luther King Jr. that the world doesn't talk about. See, they like to only talk about, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. When you're a leader out here, a real leader, a real activist, your message, your general message may not be heard. But when you're a real leader, a real activist, your most popular or your most controversial message will be what you're remembered for. See, Martin Luther King Jr. was remembered by the people as the man who helped stop segregation. He was remembered in America as the man who helped desegregate America, right? That's what the mass media portrayed Martin Luther King as. But just right there, and on many other occasions, Martin Luther King Jr. was fighting against the oppression of Black American people. He was fighting against the oppression of inner city, impoverished, young inner city people. He was fighting against that shit. And right before Martin Luther King died, right around the same time Malcolm X died, right around the same time Martin Luther King died, he went to Mecca with Martin Luther King, with Malcolm X and a few other leaders, Minister Farrakhan and a few other leaders, and they went to Mecca and they started discussing, they went to the UN, to the United Nations, and they were discussing getting reparations for Black people who are descendants of slaves. What y'all don't understand is, and some of y'all do, some of y'all don't, what you may not understand is Martin Luther King Jr. was murdered and assassinated because he was fighting for the rights of Black people. He wasn't murdered and assassinated for "I have a dream" speech. He was not murdered and assassinated for desegregating America, because the racist bigots, they don't care. They used him as a desegregation tool to make the Black community join the white community, because it was more profitable for Blacks to join into the white communities. That's what it was about. It was never about equality, because we still don't get treated fair as Black people in America. It was never about freedoms, because we still don't have any freedoms as Black people in America. It was never about none of that. It was about financial balance in America, because America was, you had your Black community over here profiting and building themselves up in the rolling 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s. You had Black communities and towns, Black cities, Black communities that were thriving and prospering. And then around that time, a lot of the American white industries were starting to hurt and take hits, because you can't just survive off of $1. You can't just survive off of a white dollar. You just can't survive off of a Black dollar. You just can't survive off a Hispanic dollar. You need all the dollars you can get. So in order for them to include you so you can participate and pay in and buy into their society, They use Martin Luther King Jr. as a fake tool of equality so you can feel like you were the same, and they could sell you a false equality so you could participate and spend your money in their communities. This was nothing but a sellout trick. They used his desegregation message as a message to sell out the masses, and it worked. It worked. So now we're living in a society where everybody's mingled and jingled and mumbled and jumbled and rumbled and bungled, and there is no identity anymore. Most Americans don't have no culture anymore. You got white Americans who listen to black music all day. You got black Americans who listen to white music all day. There is no culture in America no more. What's good? What's good with you? There's no culture in America anymore. It's all a mixed pot of mixed vegetable soup. And it's important for everybody to have some type of culture, because a cultureless society is a chaotic society. And what we're living in today is a chaotic society. Yeah, thank you, bro. Those are my pictures right there. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. So we're living in a chaotic society now because nobody is following their culture. Most people are following the culture of society, and culture of society is trash. Most of it's crafted and created. You know what I mean? So let's keep listening to this. So Martin Luther King Jr. was trying to fight and stand up against inequalities of black people, and to drown out that message, they spun and only pushed his desegregation message. So be very like me, as a leader, as a speaker, we have to be very careful of how we portray our message, and portray our message exactly how it wants to be conveyed, because people can spin your words. People can take an excerpt of your your little speech and spin it and twist it. So be very careful on how you control your narrative, because you don't want nobody else to control your narrative. Y'all hit that like button for me, man. Please hit that like button. Be very careful on how you control your narrative, because you don't want nobody else to control your narrative, because he who controls the images controls the narrative. He who controls the narrative controls the mind. He who controls the mind controls the masses. It's simple. It's simple psychology. It's just a lot of us are not. It's simple psychology, but a lot of us are not thinking simply enough. We're thinking too deep about stuff, trying to be very intelligent and trying to be the ultimate with the wisdom and all that dumb shit. You need to simplify your mind so you can think rational and think on a realistic basis, man. So let's go. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, you need to understand, you need to stick around. I am go right over your head if you're not logical. I'll go right over your head if you're not in reality. I'll go right over your head if you're not trying to understand the world for what it is. I'm here to explain the world as it is, and not spin it, not twist it, not try to make it sound good. I'm not here for that. I'm going to explain to you what's going on. And we're watching this welfare documentary tonight. So let's go. I'm like, keep playing more clips. Let's go.
She meets rarely earn more than $80 a week. If she marries, her welfare check would most likely be cut off. The men cannot support her, and therefore they cannot marry her. At age 20, she may already be permanently consigned to the welfare rolls.
Give me the coats and boots, sure, after you get down on your hands and knees.
In those last days before the welfare check arrives, the children subsist on what their mother bought 2 weeks previously, mainly cereal, sometimes potatoes. Mrs. Ortiz, with 4 children and a 5th on the way, is probably beyond the point of marriage. The men she meets rarely earn more than $80 a week. If she marries, her welfare check would most likely be cut off. The men cannot support her, and therefore they cannot marry her. At age 20, she may already be permanently consigned to the welfare rolls.
Did you hear what they said? They said she's dependent on food stamps, and she can't have a man because if she gets if you have a partner when you get food stamps, his income has to get included. So if you have a partner when you're receiving government assistance, they won't allow. So you can't have a partner when you're receiving government assistance. So they saying most average dudes at that time were making about $90 a week or whatever they said. So they couldn't afford to take care of her and her children. So being that they could not afford it financially, that eliminated most men from even having a chance with her. This is how they control the people now. This is how they control the people now. This is how they control the people now. They even still to this day, they have our women saying, if you don't make this amount of money, you can't be with me. If you can't do this, you can't be with me. If you can't pay my bills and take me on, pay my car note, do this and do that, you can't be with me. So this financial bullshit, this money has destroyed the family off the rip. Because for one thing's for sure, two things for certain. Two heads are better than one. Two incomes are better than one. So if you got your solo income, like, you know, me, I'm a single father. So if you have my income that I have, I make money a few ways. So if you had the income that I have, and then I'm doing it by myself and holding it down, if I had a partner who was bringing in some income, any amount of extra income, that would be in addition to what I have already. That would be in addition to what I have. So it don't matter about the social norms and all that bullshit that they teach you. The man's supposed to do all this. The man's supposed to do all that and do this. Let me explain to you. Yes, men are supposed to provide, because I provided for my family, my ex-wife, for my children. I provided for everybody for all our lives. But I'm going to tell you some truth. That provider male and that the man who can take care of all the bills and pay for everything and keep his wife at home, that is a thing almost of the past, unless you're making a lot of money. Because if you don't make, let me explain something to you. Most Americans don't make over 55 grand a year. Most Americans make under 55,000 a year. Most. That's the majority. So anybody who's making more than 55 grand a year is above average. If you're making 100 grand a year, you're above average. If you're making more than 100 grand, you're in the top 5%. And if you're making millions and stuff like that, you're in the 1%. There's not a lot of our population in America that makes over $55,000 a year. And we're still sold out with this mentality like we could do this and we want to be rich and we need somebody to come with this amount of money and have this and that. That is, for one, let me explain to y'all something. That mentality is most prevalent in women's minds. That you have to make this amount, you have to have this, you have to have that. Most women have sold out. Most women have sold out and adhere to that type of mentality. Because most men, especially real men, will take a woman out the McDonald's drive-thru window. Real men will take a woman who's busted and disgusted. Maybe she's not trash, but she might just be regular degular, busted and disgusted. A man will take her and wash her, clean her up, dress her up, and put her in the game. So mostly women have sold out with that mentality of it's got to be money and you got to have this amount. That's a sellout mentality. Because what you're saying at that point is Your body, your pussy, your mentality, your body, you personally are for sale, and the man has to meet a certain financial requirement for him to have access to you and your body. So that means you're really for sale. I don't give a fuck how you cut it, how you put it. When women say you have to make this amount of money to be with me, you have to have this, you have to have that, she's for sale. She don't want no real love. She don't want no real devotion. She don't want no real romance, no real relationship. She wants fucking love. I want money. She's for sale. So anytime you hear a woman say, you got to have this, you got to pay this, you got to do this and that, she's for sale. You run as fast as you can and pray you don't have a baby by her. See, y'all men, us men have to start vetting these women, because a lot of the women have sold out. A lot of them have sold their souls to the devil for nothing. And let's keep going so you can understand why I'm speaking the way I'm speaking. I'm not talking shit. I love women, every last one. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. A lot of women in America have sold their souls for nothing, for a comfort, for money, for a fortune, for any. They sold their goddamn souls. If you see a woman with high price money clothes on, like if you see a woman who's not rich, she's not a millionaire, she's not 100,000-aire, but she has designer clothes on, she's a fucking sellout. If you see a man who's not rich, who's not famous, who's not wealthy, and he has designer clothes on or expensive clothes on, he's a fucking sellout. Because since when, and I know a lot of you sellouts live like this, but since when did your value, since when were you as valuable as what you had on your body? Since when was your value measured by what materialistic things you have on your person? Since when was that how your value was measured? That shows you how us as Americans, most of y'all Americans, have sold your soul just for financial gain. You have sold your soul. Your mentality's gone just to think that financial gain is the best thing in the world. Finances ain't everything, y'all. And I'm saying that as a single father who needs money, who works hard, who works on YouTube, who works in real life, who works. I'm a single father. I'm a homeschool teacher. I work. So I'm telling you, as a man who could use an extra couple dollars. But what I'm telling you is the money only matters when you don't got it. That's the only time. Money only matters when you don't got it. If you got some money to handle your business and get what you need and all that, money don't fucking matter. Money only matters when you don't got it. Money only matters to poor people. So that's why I said, if you're one of those people who put your money on your body, who wear your money around your neck, who wear your money around your wrists, who wear your money on your fingers and your teeth and gold and diamond teeth and all that, those are poor people. Because poor people have to try to show that they have money to appear that they have money. When rich people, wealthy people want to look like they don't have money when they have money. See, y'all don't understand what happened to this world, and you got the wrong memo. You got tricked. You sold your soul for nothing. I see men all the time on the internet with walls of shoes. They got hundreds of $1,000s worth of shoes, $10,000 worth of shoes, hundreds of thousands worth of clothes. I see it every day. You scroll on the internet, you're going to see niggas with stacks of shoes. And I'm going to tell you something. Those people are materialistic people. Those are people who value material over finance. Those are people who value material over life. And somebody who values material over life is a dangerous person. Hey, my nigga, I heard bro over here got this goddamn $500,000 in the house, and he ain't got no gun in the house. He ain't on nothing. Who is it, bro? He got half a ticket? Yeah, bro, he was out there booming. He was selling this and selling that. He done came up, got a half a ticket. He in there counting right now. I just had left from over there. For real, bro? He got a gun. Man, he ain't got nothing. Let's go over there and get that. You know what I'm saying? It's people out here like that. And that's why if you value money, you'll be like that. Niggas who value money, they shortchange you. They'll shortcut you. Lowball, swindle. Because to be a real capitalist, you have to shortchange somebody. Real capitalism comes at the expense of the customer. Keep it real. Real capitalism comes at the expense of a customer. You don't sell a tube of toothpaste that's going to last forever. You sell a tube of toothpaste that's going to goddamn squeeze for about a week, and then you got to come back and get another one. That's capitalism. Because if you was really trying to help people, you would make a big vat of toothpaste and give it to niggas and say, here's a lifetime supply of toothpaste. But true capitalism profits off of the suffrage of the customer. True capitalism profits off the lack of intelligence of the customer, off the necessity, the need of the customer. True capitalism is not no fair deal. But you buy those Jordans for $200, $179, $250, $220, whatever you pay for them, but it costs $30 to make them. It costs $25 to make them, but you pay $250 for them. That's capitalism. It's not a fair fucking deal. It's never a fair deal. They'll charge you $350 for a gold grill. You get your gold grill done 8 at the top, 8 at the bottom, 10 at the top, 10 at the bottom, however you do, 12s, whatever you want. They'll charge you $350 for your gold grill, but it's only about $50 worth of gold. They're going to melt that shit down, add some copper to it, add some metals to it, make it look real nice and shiny, spread it out in the mold, and spread that shit out. True capitalism comes at the expense, at the loss of the customer. So anybody out here who's chasing money and, oh, I got Louis Prada, and Louis Gucci and all that, those are sellouts. Because I'm gonna tell you some real shit. I could put on all that stuff, but I can feel just as good in some Nikes and a nice outfit than I do in a pair of Louis Vuittons with a Louis Vuitton shirt. I would feel just as good by having a nice new outfit that was just something I liked, rather than going to a Gucci store and forcing myself to spend exuberant amounts of money for an article of clothing that may or may not be special at all. Do you understand what I'm saying? They got us sold the fuck out on materialism and false capitalism. Like even Europeans, and let me speak to the white people right now, because a lot of white people think that they're special because they have money and things of that nature. And I'm not speaking as a poor man, because I'm a working man. I'm not poor. I make money. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking care of all my kids. But a lot of white people in America will feel important because they might have a lot of money in the bank. They can buy this and buy that. But let me explain to you something. There's nothing in this world that you can buy that will take you away from from life's experiences. Like, you can have all the tools to do everything in the world. You can have the truck, the gun, the this, the that, the hammers, the screws, everything, but you still have to experience life and live life. A lot of rich people like to spend money to avoid life and make life easier for them. Let me explain to you something. When you shortcut life and y'all hit that like button, y'all know I'm cooking in this. Y'all know I'm cooking in this bitch. Hit the like button for me. If you're new to the channel, hit the sub button. I do this every night, man. I've been doing this for 6 years. Very good channel, man. Please tap in. So look, if you're the type of person who has to buy everything and go on your vacations every year and all this, those people don't understand the hardships. They don't understand the struggle. They don't understand every aspect of life. So they won't be able to, like those type of people who never had it hard, they don't appreciate the average person. And I'll say this, that fake classism that they sold to y'all, because even if you're a millionaire, that doesn't make you immune from the problems of life. That fake classism they sold to Americans has only made you not get all the experience out of life that you were supposed to get. That's why you gotta pay niggas like me to cook. You gotta pay people to get them clean up for you. You gotta pay people to do everything for you because your whole life you didn't do nothing. So understand, your money is not gonna save you. Your money can actually hinder you. Please understand that. If you're rich and famous and wealthy, or not famous, but rich and wealthy and all that shit can hinder you if you don't understand life, if you've never been through the development stage of life. So keep thinking you're more special. You're not. Nobody's better than nobody on this planet. We're in this shit together. And once y'all all understand that, put it like this. Don't wait until it's too late for everybody to understand that we're in this life together. Please don't wait till it's too late to understand that we're in this life together. And you're not more special than me. I'm not more special than you. We all have our own special abilities that we bring to the table. And we're supposed to, as a human race, work together. Black, white, Chinese, Asian, everybody. We're supposed to work together for the betterment of all humanity. But see, they got everybody so goddamn divided. They got the Chinese over here. They got the Asians over the Mexicans, the Hispanics over here, the blacks, the whites. We're all here over there. They got the gays over there. They got the straights over there. They got the black people over here in the hood thinking they special because they can speak lingo and talk swag and talk slang. My nigga, you ain't special. My nigga, you're getting used. You're getting played. That persona, that hood persona was created by the devil himself to play you to the left. That stupid hood swag that you feel is so exclusive to you, my brother, is not fucking exclusive. That gangster swag that you think is so, yeah, my nigga, I'm a thug, I'm a gangster, my nigga. That shit was created by the devil himself to make you the villain, to make you the criminal, to make you the outsider in society. That sag your pants and shit and wear your pants off beaten, off kilter, that was given to you, black man, to throw you off, to make you an outsider, to make you not fit in. Your pants don't even fit. How you gonna fit in? You can't even keep your pants up on your ass. How you gonna fit in? And see, that's the thing. We're not supposed to be fitting in with everybody. Everybody's supposed to be who they are, stay in their position, and play their fucking position. But black people want to be white people want to be black, Asians want to be black, blacks want to be Asians. Everybody want to be everybody else except for who the fuck they are. And that's why we so messed up in America. Let's go. Let's let this food stamp shit keep talking. This is a real topic for me. This is a real topic. I got kids I feed. It costs so much money to feed my kids. Somebody hit the super chat so I can help me feed my kids. It costs so much money to feed my kids. I don't get food stamps. I don't get welfare. Somebody hit the super chat. Cash App $ Big Bayday, man. $ Big Bayday, man. Hit the super chat. Hit the Cash App. Let's go. No, I don't want to hear no music. That music off here, bro.
Welfare shelter. And then I had to go through the welfare, fill out all these papers, drag all 5 kids on the bus, go down there, sit there and wait for 3-4 hours until they come around to you. I felt like the lowest thing on earth when I went to the
Talking about get a real job, my nigga. I'm showing you real American plight, you idiot. I got 3 jobs, you idiot. Don't speak. Just listen. Sean, just shut your white ass up and listen to me. Just listen to me, sir. Talking about get a real job. I got a real job. I work very hard. Extremely hard, sir. Shut your lame ass up and listen, Sirski. I work very hard. I have 3 jobs. This is my 2nd job. I just got off my 1st job. Just got off my 2nd. Nope. You are a white man, aren't you? That's not racism, sir. My grandmama's white. I can't be racist when my grandmama's white. Shut your white ass up and shut up. I'm not a racist, stupid. I'm an identifier. I don't know you, but your picture, it looks white. So shut your ass up and shut up and listen, sir. Or you can get off. I don't speak racial. I love white people. I've been in relationships with white girls. I've been in love with white women. I love white people. So shut up. Some of my biggest supporters are white women. Shut up. Some of my biggest supporters are white women. So shut up. What are you talking about? Let's go. I don't even care who comes and goes. I'm here to tell the truth. Y'all listen or don't. Let's go. Let's let these people who were on food stamps in 1967 explain how this process works. Because it's very serious. This is America, bro. I'm an American, sir. I'm a black man. I'm black. Oh, I'm racist, ain't I? I'm a black man. So I'm racist to identify myself? Not racist, sir. Thank you, SS, for that support. Thank you, SS, for that cash out. Thank you, my sister. God bless you, SS. I love you forever. Thank you, my sister, for that cash app support. Nigga talking about racism. Shut your ass up, boy. I'm a product of slavery. My people was brought over here in America and they did us dirty and they still doing us dirty. Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up.
I felt like the lowest thing on earth when I went to the welfare. I felt like they were all better than me, that they could walk all over me, which I got down on my hands and knees to them and begged them for coats and boots for these children at wintertime. I actually got down on my hands and knees, and you can ask anybody down at that office. I actually got down on my hands and knees and begged them. And you know what? And when I went down there, sure, they gave me the coats and boots. Sure, after you get down on your hands and knees and you beg, that's the only way you're going to get anything from the welfare. And to this day, I have never gotten anything from the welfare for myself.
Look, so what you have to understand something. She said she was not trying to beg for herself. She's not trying to bum and beg. See, this is real America, bro. A lot of people, when you're a parent, you can't go out here and work. Thank you, SS. I love you, sweetheart. I love you. When you're a parent, you can't always go out here and work. When you got little children that's under the age, you can't go out here and work. When your children get sick, you can't go out here and work. When your children break a bone or go through this or go through that, you can't go out and work. Oh, we're going to break this shit down. This welfare system is for real. And it was designed and devised to destroy Americans. And it's done a great job at destroying the American family. And these people understand very seriously and very understanding of what they're doing and how it's been done. We're going to break this shit down. Ain't no race. The real racism is the welfare system. Let's go. The real racist is the man who made the welfare system. Let's go.
Breakfast in the home of Carol King, a Cleveland welfare mother with 9 children. On the days before the welfare check arrives, there is half an orange for each child. Mrs. King has become involved in the welfare rights movement because she feels she doesn't get enough money to raise her family. She gets less than 80 cents a day for each of her children. The Ohio legislature approves only 3/4 of the amount that the state welfare department felt was a minimum necessity in 1959. The rise of ADC recipients in the last 6 years has been particularly dramatic among Negro families in the northern ghettos. Giving aid only when the husband is absent pushes the man out of the house. His presence is an economic hardship, and a whole class of women and children are growing up in the northern ghettos knowing neither husband nor father, only dependence on welfare.
Did you hear what he said? They don't give welfare to the women unless the men are out of the fucking house. No, if you're listen, if you got parents and both of y'all on welfare and all that, y'all need to step your game up, because ain't no way, ain't no way, ain't no way. I know women who were on this government assistance and they couldn't have a boyfriend. I was with this one chick and they used to come and check her trash cans and check her house to make sure there was no man in that motherfucker. This ain't no joke. These people ain't playing. They will penalize you and tax you and fine you if they find out there's a man in the house or you've been fraternizing with a man. Because what they want to do is control the women, 100% control the women. They send them to their psychiatrists, psychologists. They want to get what they want to stay in the minds of the women. They want to feed the women. They want to house the women, and they want to control the women so they can control the fucking women. They want to control because he who controls the women controls society. Women are the fucking the nurturers and the breeders of society. So if you control the minds of the women, if you control the women, you control everybody. Because the women usually in control of the children. So if you control the mom, you control the women. No. This system was made by racist white men who only operated in oppression. This system was devised by racist white men who operated in oppression. America's built on a foundation of racism and oppression. It ain't about men. It's about racist men. Exactly. Birth control pills for 30 years completely screws women's chemistry. God bless you for saying that. Look, they give them girls birth control. They give them women birth control. They give them mind control. They give them full body control. And guess what? Then the women can't produce, mentally scrambled, mentally skewed. And then now they've been so long without men, the only thing that they can do with a man is sneak and have sex with him. So as you're sneaking and having sex with a man, you don't know how to cohabitate and live with him because you weren't allowed to. So from 1950s all the way till now, women haven't even been allowed to cohabitate with men. Poor women haven't been allowed to cohabitate with men. Poor women have been forced to be single and independent, and forced into lifestyles like lesbianism, forced into lifestyles like shit like that, forced into that shit because there's no men around. So what are you gonna do? You gotta either please yourself or please your person around you. That's how that shit starts. We need each other. Men and women need each other. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Yeah, Lyndon B. Johnson. I remember Lyndon B. Johnson. All of them, they're all part of it. The lady Margaret Sanger, who's related to Bill Gates, made birth control. Made abortions. And that bitch was calling black people human weeds and said we determine which weeds need to be plucked. Stop fucking playing with us. Stop playing with me. I know American history. I know black history. I know American history. I understand the world I live in. I'm not some dude on YouTube just talking. I'm very knowledgeable. I'm 40 years old and I've been studying for 30 some years. 30 some years I studied. I know exactly what the fuck's going on. America's very easy to understand. And when you don't know what's going on, go back to the history and let's go. Let's go back to 1967 and hear the bullshit how they controlling us right now, still to this day. Let's go.
Fair means waiting in line for food stamps, as for everything else. After getting her welfare check each month, Mrs. King's first stop is a food stamp center in the heart of Huff, Cleveland's Negro ghetto.
Hold on. Was he racist to say the Negro ghetto? Was he racist to say the Negro ghetto? No, he's not racist. That's called identification. You slow people who can't think broader than an identifier. You got to think past your small bias mentality. Around here, I'm beyond the bias. I'm beyond religion. I'm beyond all that bullshit. Way beyond it. Take you to infinity and beyond, like Buzz Lightyear, my nigga. I'm Buzz Lightyear over here. Let's go.
She pays $110 for $158 worth of food stamps, which must be spent only on food. The idea is that the state guides the spending of welfare mothers.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? What the fuck? Did y'all just hear that? The government, you know how if you ever got food stamps, because I got them before back in the day, if you ever got food stamps, they ask you, have you ever sold the food stamps? And it's illegal. It's illegal to sell food stamps, right? It's illegal to sell food stamps, right? Put a one in the chat if y'all know that it's illegal to sell food stamps. Put a 1 in the chat if you understand that it's illegal to sell food stamps. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't know what I'm talking about. So, okay, boom. I got 2 people who said they understand that it's illegal to sell food stamps in America. I got another one. So I got more. Okay, boom. So most everybody is to the understanding that it's illegal to sell food stamps in America. Let me rewind to what this nigga said. Let me rewind this nigga and listen to what he said. Oh my God, good goshamole, man.
Dollars worth of food stamps.
Good goshamole.
Stop is a food stamp center in the heart of Huff.
Listen.
Cleveland's Negro ghetto.
Listen.
She pays $110 for $158 worth of food stamps, which must be spent only on food. The idea is that the state...
No, the idea is this bitch ass niggas is selling food stamps. The idea is these fuck niggas are selling food stamps, bro. That's illegal. Oh my God. Listen to me, man. This the most double... Oh my God, where my cigar go? I dropped my cigar. Yo, did y'all just hear that, bro? I mean, did y'all hear that? Where my cigar go? Did y'all hear that, man? Did y'all just hear that? The government was selling food stamps to black women, poor people, at a profit, at a margin of only $50, and that ain't even half and half. On the streets, that shit goes half and half, my nigga. You spend 2, you get 4. You spend 1, you get 2. You spend 50, you get 100. On the streets, it's a double up. They motherfucking would had her going $40-some profit. And that is fucked up. That is fucked up. So look, that's all profit for the government because they're giving her promissory notes. That's when it was food stamp. That's when it was real food stamps. When it was the dollar, the bills, those are promissory notes to the that the government was going to pay the bill from the grocery store. So that is essentially a credit line that the government has, an open credit line that the government is issuing with the grocery stores. So by them giving the poor people the food stamps, no, by them give shit. It wasn't nothing for free. By them selling and stealing money from the poor black communities, These bastards, these evil demon racist bastards turned around and made free money and gave the grocery stores credit lines. So if somebody's coming at the grocery store with 200 of them food stamp bucks, now that's $200 of credit that store, the government owes that store. It's a credit line. It's a fucking credit line. And they're making so much profit off your $110 and giving you only 48 extra. So you didn't even get nothing, my nigga. You took your dignity away for 40 bucks. You sold your soul for 40 bucks. That's why I told you a lot of the women had sold their souls and by joining these programs, because you're not supposed to free stuff is not free. Nothing free is free. It's either the excess, it's either the stuff that's about to go bad, it's either a test, it's either, you get what I'm saying? Nothing free is free. No, my third eye is not free. This third eye sees straight through your bullshit. So shut up. I see straight through your bullshit. You probably look like a loser. You're probably a cornball who don't get women. Shut up. Listen to me and shut up. It's the best place you could be on the YouTube right now. Chill out. You want to get heard? Say something intelligent. Don't say nothing corny. God damn, you little loser, nigga. Yes, the mark of Buddha is on my forehead. You know, Indians and Hindu people paint this on their forehead. Look, what did Willie Wallace say? Something very intelligent. Thank you, brother Willie Wallace, for speaking intelligence. Thank you. What's up, David Woody? What's good, bro? What's good, David Woody in the building? My boy David in the building. Thank you. He said, no man in the house, Willie Wallace said, no man in the house will help guide the finances either. Because guess what? Men provide logic, stability, reason, and shit like that to relationships, to women. So if a woman doesn't have that, she might not, unless, see, now let me say this. First off, let me say this. Those mothers from back in the day, those were some real good moms. Let me say that. Let me salute to all those moms from back in the day. The ones had 9 kids and shit and was in that bitch cooking, cleaning, taking care of all of them. Had babies sitting on the table doing tying shoes and doing hair and getting dressed and whoop-de-whoop, feeding them. And salute to those real women, because those was real women. These new women don't hold a candle to them type of women. So even though those women were poor, because this system and society was just, no, I'm a yapper and now your ass a clapper. Get out of here. Hold on. Get your lame ass off of here. Hey, look, I'm a yapper. Now I'm a clapper. Clap! Hold up. Clap! I'm a yapper, but now I'm a clapper. Clap! Get off my shit. You're a little corn dog talking to me. So look, that's the facts. If you ain't got no man to guide the house is gonna fall apart. That's just facts. And not any man, not a bum man, a drunkard, a loser, the type of man that y'all be getting. Not them type. Not a drunkard, not a bum, not a loser. A well-to-do man who's responsible, who's dependable, who's reliable, who's trustworthy, who's honest, who's decent, who's a caregiver, who's a provider, those type of men. And I ain't talking about provide and pay all my bills, nigga. No, not that type. You sit your sellout ass down. I'm gonna start calling those women sellouts. I want all my money in this and that. Sellout, baby, because most of the world is broke. Shut your sellout ass up just because you're dealing with the top 10%ers for a fee. Shut your sellout ass up. Yes, you can attract top 10%ers for the fee because you look good. But what are you doing for the fee? Like a vacuum, Hoover vacuum. So stop playing with this shit, man. A lot of y'all women talking that money shit, y'all are sellouts. Y'all just want to look good and wear a bunch of expensive bullshit and waste men's money. Shut your sellout ass up. Sit down in the back somewhere. I don't want to hear them sellout women no more. I'm done with them sellout women. That shit is terrible. Spending $20,000 on a butt job. What the boy? Wasting this man's money. Spending $10,000 on a necklace, wasting this man's money. Want to buy outfits for $500. Stop wasting these men's money. And men, y'all need to man up and stop wasting your money on these sellout women. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Wasting your money on sellouts. She only busting it open for you because you took her on a vacation, my nigga. She only busted open for you because you took her and spent a bunch of money on her. Stop dealing with these sellout women, man. Leave them hoes for the bums. Leave them hoes for the bums, bro. I'm telling you. If you man up and separate yourself from the type of people and learn how to judge, learn how to classify, learn how to determine, learn how to use your discernment. Need somebody, only God could judge. No, shut your ass up. That's for the loser who's sinning and out here doing everything bad. Because even in the Bible, it says, let he who is without sin cast the first stone. So you could cast your stones if you ain't got no sin because you're righteous enough to throw the stone. Motherfuckers out here trying to preach that fake devil doctrine so people can stay oppressed. We're done being oppressed. My people are tired of being oppressed. We're over it. It's aggravating. Do you understand how aggravating it is being oppressed? Do you know how stressful it is being a slave? Do you understand that we're all going through this together, whether you're a high-priced slave or a low-priced slave? We're all going through this shit together. You ain't better than me. I'm not better than you. We're in this together. That's the truth. We're in this world together. We can't get out this world. Niggas trying to go out of space and go to Mars. Ain't anybody going nowhere. You can't get out this motherfucker, man. You can't get out this motherfucker unless you got those alien spaceships that can go faster than that can teleport. That's the only people who can get out of here. We can't get out that firmament. Humans can't get out the firmament. We're stuck. So you're not better than me. When you fart, the next person next to you gonna smell it. You're not better than nobody. You feel me? That message right there was going to all those rich people who think they're better than everybody. You ain't better than nobody, man. Exactly. 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 That's what I'm on, Willie. That's exactly what I'm on, all these fake promises. We're going to give you better health care. We're going to give you, you vote for me. What am I going to give you? I'm going to give you a new car. I'm going to legalize marijuana. Man, these niggas ain't doing nothing. They ain't never going to do nothing for us. This shit ain't designed for us to profit. Like I told you an hour ago, capitalism is for you to suffer. You have to suffer for somebody else to profit. You have to take a loss for somebody else to take a gain. You're constantly putting out money while these people are constantly receiving money. They're in the receiving end. You're on the output end. Good God Almighty. This shit is simple, man. I'm not talking too far-fetched. You just got to know how to listen. Americans are so polarized right now, whether you're a Democrat or Republican. We're so broken and split up and polarized. This shit is pathetic. It's actually pathetic right now. Because Republicans don't know how to feel. They're betrayed. I voted for him, but he's not doing what I wanted. The Democrats are feeling betrayed. I tried to vote for Kamala, but it didn't work. Everybody's all polarized. We are on our own, Americans. You on your own, my nigga. You on your own. We're on our own. You don't get it? When them fake storms come and huff and puff, when the big bad bull, look, when Godzilla comes in, and he blows niggas' towns down. When the big bad wolf comes through and huffs and puffs and blows your goddamn house down. We're on our own when the big bad wolf comes through and blows your house down. We're on your own when the big bad wolf comes and flames your house up. We're on our own when the big bad wolf comes and earthquakes your stupid ass and hurricanes your stupid ass. We're on our own. They just keep flushing the toilet on us, and we don't even realize it. They just keep flushing the toilet. Up, and we sitting here looking stupid as hell. We sitting here looking stupid as hell. We sitting here looking stupid as hell, and they keep. Y'all didn't feel that heat last week? Y'all didn't feel that heat last week? That wasn't no normal motherfucking heat. They turned the thermostat all the way up. I'm like, goddamn. Thermostat was all the way up. Nigga out here cooking. My air conditioner was about to break. That shit was so hot. Couldn't even cool the house down. It was so goddamn hot. I mean, I could, but you know what I'm saying? I'm talking real talk. This shit was overly hot. Because that was a radiation type of heat. That wasn't a normal sun heat. That was some radiation therapy shit. The big bad wolf. The big bad wolf. Huff and puff and blow your motherfucking ass down. Y'all hit that like button, man. Stop playing with me. Please hit that like button. Please and thank you. Please. Hit the like button so we can share the algorithm, man. I need this to go out, man. It's one of the realest messages, man. Ain't nobody telling it like I tell it, man. Can't nobody do what I do. You niggas can't even try to duplicate this message. Because this is so much information and knowledge. I'm not even talking about welfare. We tying this shit all together. Mm-hmm. Let me say something. There's only a few ways to stop, to change, to create great change. And the first one would be to stop. If we just stop, it would create the ultimate change. Just stop. Just stop. Stop what? Just stop. Oh, for real? Just stop. Just stop. If you just stop, it would all change. But see, we're not united. We'll never get united because we're so divided. I don't look to black people. I don't listen to black people talk. I'm too white to listen to a black man tell the truth. It's so much of that. It's so much racial division. It's so much division. We're not going to be able to really pass the real message on. Might not happen because if we all, what's good, Angel, my brother, hit that like button for me, bro. Please, y'all hit that like button, please. Anybody who didn't hit it for me. Look, we're actually, it's so serious, y'all, that, bro, I don't even know. I'm lost for words, bro. Let's go back to this video. I'm lost for words, bro. I'm lost for words, bro. If we just stop, we could change everything. And that's the truth. But will niggas ever stop? I don't know. the first thing I do here. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Nah, look, that means they not counting it, bro, because it been on 8 the whole time, bro. It was on 8 before, or you might have been here a while, but it was on 8 for a while, bro. It been on 8. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all new people in here, hit the like button, man. We trying to get this damn algorithm to recognize that there's some real shit going on over here, man. Let's go. Talking about the welfare and nothing's free. Everything free is not everything free ain't free at all. Let's go.
The idea is that the state guides the spending of welfare mothers, and the women resent the implicit moral judgment that they don't have the capacity to care properly for their children.
We are bitter because we are faced with trying to raise children without money. People on welfare, if they had money enough to at least exist on, I'm not saying, because I don't have a college diploma, that I should have, $300 a week, but I'm saying that people on welfare have a right to a decent living in a rich country like America. And, like we can always, send charity overseas. And it's, for years, we've been in poverty as a country. And that I'm concerned with a country that, gets concerned with hunger in India, but's not concerned with hunger in the United States.
No. She just fucking said it. Because I was about to say something, but no. She just fucking said it, man. Salute to her for saying that. See, we double tongue over here. We talk that donation, charity talk. We talk that talk. We do it. We go to other countries and drop food baskets. We drop surplus. We drop materials. We drop guns off. We drop all kind of shit off in other countries. And then come around here, we ain't dropping off nothing to us. Coming off here, they don't even grow fruits and vegetables on the side of the road that we could eat and live off. They grow berries with thorns on them. I mean, they grow rose bushes with thorns. But they grow poisonous plants in the middle of the streets. Poisonous plants in the middle of your town. Ain't no apple trees around the world. Bro, we supposed to walk around this bitch like Johnny Appleseed, eating apples and planting the seeds everywhere we go. Eating apples, plant seeds everywhere we go. Eating apples, plant seeds everywhere. We supposed to be like Johnny Appleseed. Straight up. These people won't do it for us. We need to do it for ourselves. Just drop apples everywhere. Drop apple seeds everywhere. They can't stop everybody. Go to your random forest near you and just plant apples in that bitch. And watch them bitch turn the apples over the next 5 to 10 years. Everybody can't. We can take control of this shit. Oh no, the homeowners association won't allow us to grow fruits and vegetables. Get the fuck out the homeowners association. Y'all stay trying to sell out to become a part of this bullshit system. It ain't gonna work for you. It ain't gonna work for you. America don't even work for the rich no more. The rich are upset right now. Why did Trump do this? He didn't. We didn't vote for this. Even the rich are pissed. We didn't vote for this. What the hell, Trump? You're kicking in people's doors and Actually, you did vote for that. Everything Trump's saying, he's doing. Niggas just don't listen. People don't listen. Y'all say I talk too much, but you don't listen enough. People say I talk too much, but you don't listen enough. I'm dropping so many gems, my nigga. If you pay attention, boy, your whole life will change. I swear to God. I've been working all day. I probably didn't. Oh, you talking up here? You know why? Hold on, put the house down. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Post of you buying. Hold on, post of buy 2 and 90s. Hold on. I ain't see. I read your comments, whatever it was. I read it. But yeah, man. Let's go, man. Let's keep this bit playing, bro. I got to show you this father. And then, oh my God, this shit's crazy. This father, man, it's so sad, man. Let's go.
India was not concerned with hunger in the United States.
Facts.
You know, they talk about planning for a future. You have to first have something to plan with. You don't plan a meal, you know, unless you got, you know, something to eat. And you don't plan a future unless you have something to plan with. And this is what, you know, society's going to have to face. They're talking about future America. And, you know, our kids are part of that future society. And, you know, and to deprive them from the time that they're...
See, we used to understand that we were not a part of this shit. She said our kids are a part of their future society. See, these are real women who understood their culture and understood their place in the world and society. This was a woman that's not lost. This was a woman who's not trying to look like a hot, sexy, hot mama and wants everybody to be sexually attracted to her. She's not lost in lust. This is a woman who's not guided by lust. She's guided by reality. This is a woman who's guided by reality, not by lust, not by falsehoods, not guided by what the mass media is telling her to do. See, our women used to be real women, and I miss the real women. Why do you think these men had 9 kids with these women? Because these were real fucking women. They're going to cook you something, make you feel good, hot, warm bed, big, juicy booty in the bed. Man, come on, bro. You can't beat these real women. They ain't trying to look all perfect either. But you know what she got is for real. Because guess what? It's real. Come on, man. Y'all lost. We done lost our way. We done lost our way. We done lost our way trying to be in their way. Done lost our way trying to be in their way. We'll never be what we supposed to be trying to be around this shit. Let's go.
Yeah, you know, babies, now they say, you know, work with 16-year-olds. That's crazy. You know, a 16-year-old, you know, it's too late.
Growing up without enough money is hard enough. But there are other cold realities about growing up on ADC. Welfare kids usually live in neighborhoods like Cleveland's Huff. They can see the results of violence, even murder, around their own homes.
Damn, take my boy off the camera, my nigga.
And they must learn to live with it.
Dirt! See how they watching?
Hate to see these second generations
Crazy.
of welfare coming up. And one of the things I think is more crucial to is the youth that's in the ghetto. Because most of the youth that's coming up, you know, they're ashamed to tell their buddies, you know, who say, well, yeah, we on welfare, you know, we getting ADC or food stamps and things like this here.
Everybody in my whole neighborhood was on relief. We used to run around and kid about it. Because everybody in my neighborhood was on relief, but I was ashamed to go out my neighborhood and tell somebody I was on ADC. Yeah, I'm ashamed of it.
You hear that?
Child does not have.
Hold on. Did you hear that? Even the kids are ashamed to be on food stamps. Don't nobody want to be on food stamps. Don't nobody want to receive government assistance, bro. And I don't get food stamps. I wish I did, man. God damn it, I wish I got some food stamps. They told me I make too much money to get food stamps. So fuck everybody. This shit aggravating. So, you know, I make too much money for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be dirt poor to get food stamps. You have to be dirt poor. This shit is not, it's really messed up. It's not a flex at all.
Adequate clothing. They don't want to go. If they can't participate and go to the football games and to the movies, they don't want to go to school. So it starts when a child is small. They recognize the fact that they don't have the things that other children have. Children realize when they're different. They know, I don't care how small you are, you know when you're different. And not only that, when you go to the public schools, many times the teachers make you know that you're different.
Oh, shit.
Welfare children don't have, I was not able to buy, you know, white shirts for ties and things. If a mother go out like I do, I buy my child knit sweaters and band-long sweaters and things like that. And he wear them with his pants. But Friday, he got to wear a shirt and a tie. And I just don't have it. They have sent my child home twice, last year for not being dressed in a tie. And I mean, it made me real mad. And I called the principal and told him, I said, look, my child ain't got no a shirt and ties. Now, if you want him to have one, you buy him one.
Look, the crazy thing is she said they sent the son home because she doesn't have a tie and, couldn't provide him one. Let me say this. That's the truth but let me say this also. It's not the school's job to provide your child with children with clothes. That's not school's job. But these schools force you to do things within their system without providing it to you. So it's like, essentially what you're doing, they're forcing you to spend money. They're squeezing money out of you. Like a school will say, you got to have a laptop, right? And they'll probably charge you $20 at the beginning of the year for laptop fees. They'll charge you for this and that, and they'll charge the parents for different fees for materials used or going to be used. And you're paying for that shit. You see what I'm saying? You're paying for it. So this is a way that they're making profits. It's like this shit is everything. All that shit's about conditioning and making profit, man. BH said, you can't get help because women don't fight for anything. They think they do, but no. Yeah, they don't fight for nothing righteous. I'm gonna say this too. Women don't know their place in society. Like, everybody wants to be either what they're not, or everybody wants to be the equal to everybody else. So now, as say women wanting to be equal to men, that throws women out of their natural balance because now you're trying to compete with the position of a man. So now you're not fulfilling your God-given role. You're not living out your God-given purpose because you're trying to compete with the role of a man to feel equal or to feel equal. Like, it's some bullshit, man. It's true bullshit, man. It's true bullshit, man. Feminism is bullshit. All of the fake agendas that were created by the Eurocentric America were bullshit, man. Bullshit, man. A lot of it was bullshit, man. The way that they try to make you think and understand the world, even down to science, because a lot of the science they try to teach and put into our children's minds, and my mind when I was in school and shit, it was bullshit. They want you to think that this person discovered everything. That was bullshit. They want you to think that this person did. It was bullshit, man. These people, a lot of them don't even have culture. So they come around with a lot of false culture and false ideologies and falsehoods, and they try to push that shit onto everybody, and that's not life. You can't force us to believe in a lie that you believe in. You can't force me to believe in a lie. You can't. See, lies can keep getting reiterated to where you feel like it's truthful or real, but a lie is always going to be off. A lie is always going to, you're always going to, in your heart, if you know it's a lie, you will never be able to wholeheartedly understand, like, yeah, that's right. Because you on bullshit. Angel said, I remember when I realized it and people was just trying to force me to believe that shit. Exactly. Bro, I remember when I started waking up, right? I remember when I started waking up when I was probably like 10, 9, 11, 10, 8, 7. I was getting up there into my 10s, right? Going up to my 10s, probably like 8, 9, 10. I started understanding shit was bullshit. And my mom started calling me like a hypochondriac. You're overreacting. You're always extreme. You're saying extreme stuff. You're overreacting. All my life, she would say, you're a hypochondriac. You're overreacting. You're doing it like... So I realized I started waking up early and started seeing through the bullshit of life early. and I could call it out, and I could even make joke out of it. You know what I'm saying? So this talent that I have has been always in me to understand things, and it's like a detective mind. I got like a detective mind. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate this mind that I have. I really appreciate this body that I have. It's a good body. A lot of people don't appreciate their bodies, man, but I definitely appreciate this body I have. It's a strong, healthy body. You know, I try to put only healthy stuff in it to keep it going, man. You know, just want to live a long time, man. And it's a whole lot of stuff we're dealing with. It's a lot of stuff we're dealing with, man. Let's keep it up on this welfare thing, because I want y'all to see this dude real quick before my cigar goes out.
Even in school, constant and subtle discriminations are made between welfare children and other youngsters. To qualify for most free services, such as milk, a pupil must be on welfare, and thus declares himself a welfare child.
Mm-hmm. Look, the welfare child, you got to be on welfare to get the milk. That's terrible. I'm gonna say some real shit. The milk, looking back at it, boy, they had us fucked up. I used to drink chocolate milk and chicken nuggets and all, throwing up. I used to get sick, eating that trash ass food. I used to get sick eating that shit, boy, for real. Throw up every day eating that shit. Cause man, what y'all don't understand is that shit's like prison, my nigga. That food they give you is for food inside the school says for institutional use only. Man, I stopped eating meat about 30 years ago, bro. About 35 years ago. Yeah, bro. Like 35 years ago. No, like 25 years ago. About 25 years ago. Cause I used to what happened with me with meat, I used to throw up every day. Like I said, I used to throw up every day. Every day I just throw up. Every day I be sleep, blah, choking on it, about to die. Every day I used to throw up for like it was so scary. I was scared to go to bed. Like that's why I stay up late to this day. Like people don't understand. Nigga like Big Betty been through a lot, bro. I done been through a lot. I used to be scared to go to sleep because when I used to fall asleep, I would throw up and it would go in my face, down my nose and shit, and I would almost drown. I almost drowned off and throw up a few times. But I learned how to just instantly get up and let that shit out. But long story short, what was happening, the food, the school food, and when I used to go home, my mom, she started like giving me strict diet, like trying to get my stomach right. But it was the school food. It was that shit, whatever we was eating at the schools, man. It was fucking my stomach up. And I would come home and my body would purge that shit every single day. You know what I'm saying? And when my mom started packing my lunch at school, that's when all the throwing up. But really, I'm gonna tell you when the throwing up stopped, though. Let me tell you when the throwing up stopped. Because I was going into vegetarianism while I was having the throwing up spouts. Because only thing I could really keep down at that time was like fruit. So bananas, strawberries, oranges, shit like that. Not even high citrus, like grapefruit made me throw up. It was just like low citrus fruits. And so my body was telling, my brain was telling my body what it needed. And eventually it all boiled down to fruits and vegetables. That's the only thing I could take, right? So long story short, I'm gonna tell you how I got healed. One night I was in my bed, I threw up, and I cleaned it up, and then I went back to sleep. It was so sad because I was a teenager, man. I was having to clean up my own throw up and shit. It was fucked up. It was really fucked up. Bad time in my life. So I was throwing up and cleaned it up, and I went back to sleep, and my stomach was jumping. Because, you know, if you ever throw up, your stomach keeps jumping and shit afterwards. Um, so my stomach was jumping, and I was laying in my bed hurting, and I went back to sleep. So when I went to sleep, I woke up. And this time when I woke up, I felt this calm energy around, right? And this white lady with a flower dress came in my room. And it was probably my grandmother because my grandmother had been passed at that time. And this white lady with a flower dress had came into my room, and she had sat down on my bed, and she rubbed my stomach over and over, and she just like a circular rub like this, like a, you know, like a circular rub, like almost just rubbing the top. She wasn't like rubbing it hard. It was like just like smoothing over my stomach, over my shirt, like rubbing my belly like I was hungry type of shit. And a circular motion like that. Yo, my grandma did that to me for about 5 minutes, and she said, "You won't have this problem no more." And after that day, I threw up after that, but I never threw up every day like that again. Because I'm telling y'all, I threw up every day. It was like 6 months straight, every day. It was bad. It was bad. Like a whole year almost. It was bad. It was bad. It was real bad. But that's how I became a vegetarian, because only fruits and vegetables work in my body. Like anything else, like my doctor told me my doctor told me my protein takes too long to break down in my body. So like when I used to eat like chicken and shit like that, I'd be full if I eat a bunch of chicken, or if I eat chicken or any meat, because if like my body doesn't break down the proteins that fast. Everybody's not designed like alien. Like I'm an alien. Aliens don't need meat. Aliens need fruit and vegetables. They need chlorophyll. Aliens need chlorophyll, chloroform, shit like that, chlorophyll. They really need chlorophyll. That's what most aliens thrive off of, is that green plant blood. You know, that's what aliens thrive off. You know, that's what makes me feel good. Like, give me a bowl of arugula with some croutons, some Caesar dressing. Oh my God. Some light Caesar dressing with some croutons and a little bit of cheese on top. Oh my God. Give me a little Caesar salad off the rip with arugula. Oh my God. I'm in heaven. But yeah, man, these people got us fucked up, man. They got us fucked up. Straight up. They ain't got me fucked up, but they had our I'm still in bondage. I'm still a tax-paying citizen, but they ain't got me fucked up mentally. You might got a piece of my body, but you don't got my mind. Let's go.
As himself a welfare child.
The teacher would tell everybody, the kids, about him being on welfare, and he didn't want to know he was on welfare. That lunch card they give him, it's on a special lunch that he get for welfare children, and it's not enough. They don't get no kind of dessert with it or ice cream, and I always have to give him more money to go with it.
They ain't gonna give but a handful of crumbs to a mother. What do you think the young teenager gonna do? You know, why do you think they're starting?
He didn't want that sandwich. He was like,
when it gets dark, they have to go out here and survive.
That's crazy. I'm gonna turn the music down so I don't get me jammed up, but watch this. Look at the dances. Watch the dances. Hey, they ain't twerking though. I don't see no ass shaking. I see women doing body movements, which is normal dancing. I don't see no ass shaking. So let's let that be known for real.
no job that will pay a living wage.
Boy, they that bitch doing the boogaloo, boy. That's the boogaloo. They doing the boogaloo. You hear me? They gonna make a baby after that. I don't know what they was doing. They was doing something though. See, she ain't popping ass. She got there moving the whole body. See what I'm saying? She wasn't shaking ass. She was shaking the whole body. Let's go, man.
And it begins again. Brenda is 19, unmarried, and she has just had a baby.
Damn!
She's learning to care for him on her own.
Damn!
She's trying to get a job to support him, and she lives with her aunt, who has 5 children of her own.
Damn!
Money was the reason she decided not to marry Kenneth, the father of her child.
I mean, I would have married him, you know, while I was carrying the baby, but he had no job and couldn't support us in the sense we getting married. When the system getting married, so I said, wait.
Hold up. Do you see how they've been controlling our people with money since this whole time? First off, you got to teach your daughter to not have sex with bums. First off, black women, all women, mothers, teach your daughters to not have sex with bums, not poor people, not only mess with rich men. No. That's not what I'm telling you. Teach your daughter to be morally sound, to respect morals, values, and characters. Don't teach her to just go for the money. Them girls are just fucking anything. So what I'm trying to say is, even back then, they controlled our women with the money mentality, so they chose to go chase money and be independent rather than work with the motherfucking dude you had a baby with. Like, there's nothing he can do to help. See, that's where the division of the family comes in at, because if he worked with her, if they worked together, I'm pretty sure there's something he would do that could help. He'd buy some diapers, he'd watch the baby, he'd help do this, he'd go to work, you'd go to work, both y'all work, you work while he's watching the baby, he work while you watching the baby, you're working together. Dumbass. But you say he didn't have a job at the time. She can't even think about the future. She's thinking about the present. When, okay, if he don't have a job, you help him go get a job. If your man don't have a job, show him where the jobs is at. Y'all have a baby. If he's one of them loser type of dudes who can't apply himself, you tell him where the jobs are at. Come on now, we got to work with each other. We can't just throw each other out in the cold. So yeah, we can't work with each other. You can't just be all out in the cold. So this shit is really set up, and it's really devised, and it's set up to divide us, man. And it worked really bad, man. It worked really bad on us, man. I want y'all to see. Y'all need to just check this documentary out. This is one of the best documentaries I've seen in a while, man. It made me cry almost last night. Let me skip ahead.
I'm going for an interview today. And
no, we can't skip ahead.
He's able to take care of 2.
Let's go.
Not necessarily.
Many of the girls who go on welfare never graduate from high school. A girl who gets pregnant in most high schools is automatically expelled. Usually she doesn't come back. She's on her way to a lifetime of dependence on...
Did y'all hear that? They said back in them days, if a girl got pregnant, she was automatically expelled from school. Automatically expelled. Get out of here. You get pregnant? Pregnant? You're in high school. Get out of here. You're expelled. Try again. We'll see you next year. We'll try reapply next year. What? But. Nope. You got pregnant? Get out of here. You're not gonna pollute the rest of these girls and make the rest of these girls want to be pregnant. Get out of here. Yeah. That's what the fuck. Automatic expulsion is crazy. Automatically getting expelled because you're pregnant is crazy. That's crazy. Let's go, man.
Welfare. The Webster School in Washington, D.C. is a high school for pregnant girls. A psychotherapy session is a weekly part of the curriculum.
What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? When they want to control your money, they want to control your body, who you can have access to your body, and they want to control your mind with their psychiatrists and their therapists. Boy, y'all better wake up. Y'all women better stop selling out with these people. You better stop participating and selling out with these people, man.
First found out that I had become pregnant, and when I found out that there was this school called Webster, I thought that I was going to be shut out away from the other people and that I was going to be an outcast. But when I came into Webster, it seems that I had more what you would say, people on my side, more attention going towards my way. And with the help of Miss Gill, and then with the help of some of my good friends here, I seem to be making it and all.
Being here with these girls, they are closer to you. I think that all of us are closer together than girls that have not been pregnant, because they all have their opinions and they can easily say things. But we have, we're all going through the experience.
Mrs. Patricia Schiller is a clinical psychologist.
Look at the psychologist.
She directs the conversation toward future plans and prospects.
What color is she?
I got a job. I'm going for an interview today. And I filed for support from the father in the court. And it should be coming through by the time I get back in school in September. For a long time,
She filed for child support in 1967. God damn. That lady had a big smile on her face when that black girl was talking about putting her baby daddy on child support. That lady was sitting there like, big fake evil smile on her face. Yes, go against him. Yes, that's just what we like. Go against him. Go to the courthouse. Go against him. These people are diabolical. Y'all have no idea how diabolical this shit is. You're like, oh, well, I want some assistance. What I gotta do? Sign this paper right here. Sell your soul away. Come on, man. This shit's diabolical. Let's go.
Under the firm belief that no one really has any excuse for being on public assistance. But when my grandparents and my father found out I was pregnant, their first attitude was, we aren't going to do anything for you. And my grandmother told me from the beginning, you may not bring this baby into my house. Now, she has responsibility for me until I'm 18 years old. I talked to my social worker here at school, and I have talked to people down at child welfare. And it's being made possible right now for my baby's born in September, for me to put that child in a foster home and to visit it. And they'll take care of it until after I finish the 12th grade, and I'll be 18, I'll be on my own, and then I can provide for my child in my own way. And therefore, I think that...
Oh, God. God bless. Fuck. It said, Grandma said, her mama said she can't bring the baby into the house. The grandma said, you can't bring that baby into my house. So it made her consider giving the child up for adoption until she was old enough to be 18 and take Black people are so fucking broken, man. Oh, we're the most broken race. Oh, the slavery destroyed us. Oh, slavery destroyed us so bad. It put black people so bad. If you even listen to how they were speaking in '67, the dialect was slow. The way they talking was slow. And you really got to understand, like, majority, that was in '67. A lot of black people were so oppressed from slavery. It's like two generations before her, they were in slavery. You know what I'm saying? Well, I know white people do the same thing, but I'm speaking for a black perspective because I grew up in the black communities. I'm a black family. I grew up, in a black house. So I'm just speaking on my perspective on it because a lot of the oppression, like food stamps and shit, was made for a lot of the white women after the war and stuff like that. We know that. But I'm gonna say this: it shit became oppressionary the way that they issued it when black people started receiving it. This is oppressionary, man. Come on, man. This is oppressionary. She's talking about giving her child up to the system until she becomes old enough to take care of it because her mother and her grandmother are so overwhelmed with responsibility of their own that they don't want to accept a new responsibility. This is pathetic, man. That's why I say our people are so broken, and white people too, American people are so broken. We lost our way here, man. American people are broken, man. I know a white lady who gave her kid up for adoption. I know it's shit's both. I I watched a white woman carry this baby and then no more baby. This is real talk. I watched black women abort babies. I watch black women abort babies. I ain't never seen a black woman give up a child after it was born. I never seen that. But I have seen black women abort them before they got a chance to be born. Both diabolical, depending on how you look at it. You got the right to look at how you want to look at it, but both diabolical. I love y'all. I'm up off of here though, man, because I can keep going all day with this documentary, man. It's just such a good documentary. Let me see. Y'all hit that like button if y'all want me to keep going, man. Put a one in the chat if you want me to go a little more. But I'm really tired, man. It's 12:32. Yeah, I'm about to goddamn play with my kids till it's time to go to bed. Play the game with them or something. Watch a movie with them or something. Y'all hit the super chat if y'all want me to keep going, man. $ Big Bad. Hit the cash app if you want me to keep going. I'm tired, man. I'm about to damn end this shit, man. I ain't gonna lie. Look, let me play this.
Provide for my child in my own way. And therefore, I think that it can be a good program.
When a girl drops out before completing her high school education, she finds it difficult to get a job to take care of the baby. In many instances, this would force a girl to go on public welfare. If she gets
Mrs. Fabola Gill is the school's principal.
Which is terrible, and there doesn't seem to be any way out of this for me, she is likely to have another out-of-wedlock child, and as the babies continue coming, she gets farther and farther down into her state of depression.
Many of our young girls would like to work, and they have tried. They really have tried to support their family, but the system and everything else just tears them down, and eventually they just become satisfied with welfare. They don't try anymore because they see there's no sense of trying until this whole system is changed.
Jeanette Salters, her mother, worked.
Did you see you hear what she said? They've been broken and conditioned into just receiving that food, that welfare. But guess what? She said it's never gonna stop until this shit changes. And it never is gonna change. It's 2025 and the same system still implemented. Are you serious? Nothing for free is free, like I said on the title. Nothing for free is free. Think you're getting free food? No, you're not. You're getting poked and prodded. Let's go.
Head Start and receives a small supplement to her check.
People talk about the ADC mothers don't want anything. And they're not going to ever get anything. This is the same feeling that they have. They have tried and they want jobs, but nobody's going to give them a job.
I'm going to say this, though, because I'm going to say women just cry and men squash us. I don't think it's that men squash. No, forever in the beginning, forever. Since the beginning of time, men have protected everything about y'all. Yes, I ain't talking about the drunk bums that y'all choose to deal with. I ain't talking about the loser men that y'all choose to deal with. I'm talking about real, genuine men. Since the beginning of time, real, genuine men don't talk about my mama. Don't say nothing about my mama. Like, since the beginning of time, real men have held women to the highest standards in society. We'll fight over my mama joke. We'll crash out and die over a sister. We'll crash out and die over a girlfriend. They'd kill over their girlfriend. Y'all know I'm not lying. People will crash out over their girlfriend. What do you mean women not protecting, women get squashed? No. If a woman's getting squashed, she's dealing with a gorilla nigga. A gorilla. Because if you're dealing with that gorilla, you won't get squashed. All men are not bums and all men are not bad. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has to be accountable for their actions. BH, that's all what it's about. It's all about accountability. Because I know in my relationship, my past relationship, there were some things that I could have done a little bit better. But I'm going to be honest. Everything I did say, like, because a lot of times my tongue is real harsh. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a truth teller. It's kind of hard to sugarcoat my tongue. So I know I could have been a little bit more sweeter, but hey, I'm not a woman, so I really can't be all sweet like that. A lot of things that women, let me say this to y'all women. A lot of things that women want from men are not things that men do. Like, y'all be wanting men to be women as well as a protector, as well as a crash out, as well as a this, as a that. Y'all can't get all that shit, man. Men are men. We're simple creatures. We like life simple. We don't take much to please. We don't want to do too much. We're not out here trying to do too much. If we get us a woman, we'll stay around, stick around. Like, men are not doing all that extra shit. Men are not doing all that extra stuff. Men are very simple. Well, see, it's not that men don't care like they should. It's just men are not supposed to worry about what women worry about. We're not supposed to worry about what y'all worry about. A lot of things that y'all want us to talk about, and like, oh, today at work, this person said this and did this, and we were like, huh? Fuck, want to hear that shit? Because it's not that, like, we don't care about stuff that has no relevance to us or the bigger picture. Real men, we don't care about that small talk and shit. Like, it should be pointless. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not that we don't care. It's just y'all have to understand real men and the nature. The nature of a man is like, okay, if we're in a relationship, not dealing, because I don't even like screwing around with women. I don't even like that. You know, it's got to be something serious. But if I'm in a relationship with a woman and we dating and shit, I want us to, you know, it's going to be like everyday experiences. We'll have our own things to talk about and to live and do. We don't have to sit around and talk about other people and worry about other people. And, you know, that's not what men do. Men don't do all that gossiping and wondering and dreaming. And men don't do all that. We don't do that. Men are very in the here and the now, very practical, very logical. It is what it is. We see it as it is. Like, most men are logical. That's what real men are. So if you're dealing with a dude that's like ooh, baby, baby, and all lusty and dusty, those type of dudes, like, y'all want that, you can get that. But those are the drunk loser niggas. Those are niggas with mama issues, daddy issues. Yeah, y'all split it. Those are niggas with mommy issues and daddy issues. The drunk nigga, the nigga who's all coming there high and wants to be all lovey dovey. The nigga who ain't got no mama, so he's gonna be all up under you. BH said, I pour love out and don't get it back. I know I play a part, but if men don't realize they play a part, she proves and he takes her for granted. Don't deal with somebody who tries to put you through the ringer. Because you shouldn't have to prove your love for nothing. And I'm going to say this, you shouldn't do too much. Ain't no pouring out no love. Don't do too much. That's another problem women have. The man, real men bond with a woman deeper than on a sexual level. And a lot of women don't understand, and a lot of women think that the freakier and the nastier they are sexually, and the more that they do like sexually for a man, that it's supposed to secure the man's heart and love. That's not what secures a man's heart and love. What secures a man's heart and love is loyalty, is respect. You know what I'm saying? You know, loyalty and respect is what men really thrive off. If you want a man to really fuck with you, let me give y'all women a cheat sheet. If you want a man to really fuck with you, don't be so overly sexual in the beginning. Be intellectual in the beginning. Be sexual, yes, you can give him some or whatever. Don't hold out. But what I'm saying is, like, don't lead with your sexuality, because your femininity shouldn't be only sexuality. A woman's femininity is priceless. Like, it's everything. Like, a woman's femininity is the way she walks. It's the way she talks. It's the way she carries herself. It's the way she looks at you. It's the way she holds herself when she's in, that a woman's femininity is priceless. And if a woman knows her femininity and she's in tune with that shit, she can have a man eating at the palm of her hand. That's why it's those seductress, seductor type of women who always eat men up, because they understand how to leverage their femininity with a man, because that's what really eats a man up. When she comes around all smooth and sexy and soft and gentle and that shit, that's what oof, that's what does it for us. BH said he winds up hating her for giving it up all. I am talking about way more than sex. I know you are. BH, I was just simply saying that because I'm going to say this. A lot of women that I've been with were leading with sex. Listen to me. A lot of young ladies that I was with in the past, before I was married, a lot of them were leading with sex. And they would do the freakiest, nastiest stuff to try to secure me or lock me down. Like, oh, I'm gonna make you mine. I had so many women say that, I'm gonna make you mine. And then they'll do something real, their little trick, she'll give me a little trick, boop, 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 spin around, jump around, whatever she got, she'll give me a little tricks. And then she would look at me like, yeah, that's what you like, right? And then I'm like, yeah, but what else? So I'm just simply saying, I've dealt with women that led with sex, and that was mostly all they had. Like, real good in the bed, but but I've been with some real women too. I've been with some mothers. I've been with some real women. See what I'm saying? I've been with some real women. So salute to all the real women that I've been with, all my exes and all my people I've been with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, fuck. You can't be all strong. A woman's supposed to be soft. See, that's what the nature. See, it's opposite role. A woman's not ever supposed to be too strong. She's supposed to be soft. You're supposed to grab your woman's arm and it's supposed to be soft to the touch. You're supposed to grab her butt and it's supposed to be soft to the touch. You're supposed to grab her thigh, grab her waist, and be soft to the touch. Maybe even a little fat to it. It don't even matter. Just a little soft to the touch. A woman's not supposed to be hard. So my nigga, what's up? Yeah, yo, so what y'all trying to do today? And sit your ass down somewhere, my nigga. Chill, 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 chill. Know what I mean? Just chill out a little bit. Femininity, exactly. What did Angel say? Angel said, when a woman asks me what do I look for in a woman, the first thing I say is femininity. Because that's all we really need. Because if you're feminine, that means you're gonna care for me. If I get hurt, you're gonna mend my wounds. If you're feminine, you're gonna understand your role as a woman. So you're gonna understand I need to love on this man so he can do what he needs to do for me. If you're feminine, you're gonna understand I need to do for this man so he can do what he needs to do for me. The feminine is a divine power. That's why even nowadays they call it the divine feminine, because it's a real divine power. My mother was a feminine woman. My sister is a feminine woman. I don't, my auntie was a feminine woman. I know some masculine women, but that's most women in my family were feminine women. Are feminine women. They still are. So that femininity is a true art, it's a true mastery, it's a true power of a woman. Because if a woman comes up to you and you're stressed out as a man, you had a hard day at work, you're hurting, your back's hurting, she said, baby, go ahead and lay down real quick. What's going on? Baby, go ahead and lay down real quick. And she just give you a quick back rub. 2 minutes. She could just do that shit for 2 minutes. A 2-minute back rub. 3-minute back rub. That shit will be all. That's femininity. That's not slavery. That's femininity. That is a woman healing her man. That's a woman healing her man through the touch. That's a power. That's heal. That's God. It's fucked up. You do have to be raised with it. That's why fathers are important in children's lives. That's why women need to choose real men. Let me tell y'all something. Some of these people be so ass backwards and some people, I don't want to sound like a communist. I don't want to sound like a socialist. I don't want to sound like a German or crazy person. But I'm gonna be all the way honest. Some people shouldn't be allowed to have children because some people are so degenerative mentally, degenerative, that they bringing children into the world is not going to help that child at all. It might bring the child in the world at a deficit or a detriment. I'm real enough to say that because I know a lot of people who suffer in this world are suffering because they're born illegitimately. You got people who don't understand how sex works. Young kids, they don't understand how sex works now. They're messing around with each other without their parents' direction, without their parents raising them properly. So they're out here making illegitimate children. You got grown-ups who are still like children because they were raised trash, and they're out here get drunk and let people have sex with them raw and all this, and they end up getting pregnant, and then they end up resenting the child and being mad and frustrated because they were a drunk, illegitimate person. See, I sometimes when your government does things that they do, I understand because some of us have fallen so far from the tree that it's not good. It's not good, man. Some people are so far from righteousness that like, bro, like, don't reproduce, don't have no kids, stay to yourself. You know, like even like me, it's so hard for me to be a parent, bro. It's so hard for me to be a parent, but I'm doing no. It's actually good because look, y'all don't hear my kids going crazy. You don't hear them wilding out. So I'm doing a great job. But what I'm saying is, it's literally hard to do everything by yourself. But if you're not mentally born and ready and prepared for this parenthood shit, that shit'll break you. It'll break the average person. You heard every person on that documentary talking about childhood and parenthood as a burden. Everyone was speaking on it as a burden. And parenthood is not a burden. It's beautiful if you're not illegitimate and in a backwards person. If you're not a loser, parenthood is one of the best things in the world. You know, but I love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you for giving me that 2 hours, man. And I appreciate y'all for listening to me. I could speak on this for hours because I'm so passionate about the family, man. We're in a dangerous situation. And it's been going on like this since the beginning because they're Willie lynched us. And y'all are sitting around and letting these people keep Willie lynching you because you keep signing up for their programs and signing up for all that bullshit. And it's not a good look, man. You'll be on Fortnite? Okay, facts, man. I'm gonna jump on there, man. I'll jump on there. Shit, give me like 10 minutes, I'll be on there, bro. Give me like 10 minutes or 20 minutes, I'll be on there, bro. But I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. Yeah, I'm finna play Fortnite with Angel tonight. We're gonna kick ass on that mug. Bring your A game too, bro, because I'm pretty decent. We're gonna play some probably Blitz Royale and some regular. Some no build. You like build or no build? You like build or no build, bro? Yeah, game over. Facts. Love you too, BH. No build. Yeah, we play some zero build and then kick some butt. I'm pretty decent. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't the best, but I'm pretty damn decent. I be winning a lot. I got like about 17 crowns right now. But yeah, man, I'll see you on there about 25 minutes or so, bro. It's your big homie, Big Bad A. Big Talk. Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. And like I said earlier, I got a new members only channel, not channel, but a new members only thing I just started today. So if you join the member program, I got one at it's 2 different price points. I got the game peepers and I got the truth tellers. So if you join either one, it's not that much. It's under $8. It's like $8 for the premium one, and the other one's like $4, something like that. So I got those going, and I'm gonna be doing membership only lives on there. So y'all stay tuned for that membership only content, man. It's your big homie, Big Bad A, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, tuning in. Let's go. Thank y'all so much, man.